What's up, YouTube? It's Zerbe. We're back with more Pokemon White. In the last episode, we got our first Pokemon, Oshawott, and defeated our two friends in our very first Pokemon battles. And in this episode, we're going to head on and go thank Professor Juniper for giving us our Pokemon. And for inadvertently being the one who destroyed our room. Yeah, about that. I'm sorry, but could you go to Bianca's house? I bet she's spacing out like she usually does. She's totally flighty. What's wrong with being flighty? I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean, I know plenty of people who are spacey. No, no, 1,000 times no! But I'm a good trainer who got a Pokemon and everything. I could totally go on an adventure. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll be waiting for you in front of the lab, okay? So, looks like Bianca's dad doesn't approve of her being a trainer. What nonsense is this? How could my daughter, who knows nothing about the world, be going on a journey with Pokemon? I gotta say, for being the first game that really touches on this subject, it's kind of interesting to see how they handled it. Don't mind my husband, dear. He's just being overprotective. All children go on adventures with Pokemon. It's part of growing up. Yeah, see, she has the right idea. Don't stop your children who may or may not be 10 years old, even though the protagonists in Black and White are older than 10. Don't stop your 10-year-olds from going on an adventure with their Pokemon into the world if they want to. Nobody else had a problem with it. And here's Charon's house and parents. Heard it from the professor, so you can get a Pokemon, eh? Oh, you've already got it. That sure is a cute Pokemon. And you're all finally starting your journeys as trainers? Well, let me read you a passage from a book called Adventure Rules. Blah, 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 blah. Breaking the fourth wall. The X button is vitally important for trainers. Never forget that. He's right, you know. Opening the X button brings up your menu. That Charon, I'm sure he's at the lab. He's so... how should I put it? Diligent? Or better, conscientious? Oops. I don't know if I said that word right. Probably not. My vocabulary sucks sometimes. Anyway, now that we talked to Bianca and seen her dad have a violent outburst for a Pokemon game, let's go to the lab. Okay, let's go meet the professor. Hi there. I've been waiting for you, young people. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Professor Juniper. We know your name. Come, Charon. This is not a time to take things lightly. Today is a day to remember always, so it's best to behave with some formality. That being so, once again, my name is Professor Juniper, and I am researching when and how the creatures called Pokemon came into existence. Well, if you were following in 4th Gen, they were supposedly all created then thanks to Arceus, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, that's unusual. You've already had a Pokemon battle. Why is that unusual? Lady, have you not paid attention to the previous 10, 20, whatever games? I mean, come on, that's the first thing you do when you get a Pokemon. So maybe that's why it feels as though your Pokemon have already begun to trust you. By the way, would you like to give your Pokemon a nickname? Yes, I would. I'm going to nickname it something a lot of people, including myself, think Oshawott should have been named in English. Plus, I really like the pun. Uh-huh, I see. Are you okay with the nickname Water? See? Water and Otter? Huh? Ah, okay. Water is its name. That is such a great name. As for why I gave you all of you Pokemon, it's for the Pokedex, right? Pokedex? I'm astonished. Nice work, Charon. You've already studied Pokemon extensively, haven't you? Still, let me explain everything from the beginning for everyone's sake. The Pokedex is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokemon you encounter. So, I want you three to visit many places and meet all of the Pokemon in the Unova region. This is my request. Minami, Charon, Bianca, You'll go on an adventure to complete the Pokedex, will you not? No! I'm just kidding, yes. Okay. I mean, yes, Professor. Thank you very much. Because of you, I can become a Pokemon trainer, exactly as I've always wished. All of you, thanks. You've given me the best possible answer. And with that, we get a Pokedex. Next, I need to teach you how to meet Pokemon. Please meet me at Route 1, okay? Fun fact about Black and White, this was the first Pokemon game to revert to using routes 1 through whatever, like in Kanto. I forget the exact reason why they did it, possibly to make the game feel like a brand new start, but still leave some hint of familiarity from the Gen 1 games in there. Since the professor asked us, it's okay to go on an adventure, right? I can explore and maybe find out what I want to do in life. I think I'd like that. Of course. We can travel however we want while we complete the Pokedex. For some reason, my heart is pounding, Minami. What are you and Water going to do? Finally, I can become a Pokemon trainer. I'll have real battles with other trainers and get stronger. Wait and see. Come on! Minami, wait up! Oh, there you are. And what did the professor have to say? She asked you to complete the Pokedex? I can't believe it! Lady, go play the other Pokemon games. That's what every professor ever asks you to do. Well, actually, I can. I already knew she was going to ask. That's why I brought you three. That's why I brought you 3 of these town maps. Take them with you. Wow, I couldn't read that sentence worth of crap. Here you are, Charon. I'll take good care of it. And one for you too, Bianca. Thank you so much. As for your room, Minami, or what's left of it, thank you, Charon and Bianca and Juniper. No need for any of you to worry. I'll take care of tidying it up. Okay, Minami? Ah, Pokemon. They're so cute, but they have enough power to destroy a bedroom. They are really something. With Pokemon like that at your side, you'll be safe wherever you go. I'll let your parents know. I hope that, in addition to Pokemon, you'll find lots and lots of places you like in the Unova region, and become wonderful adults. Have a great trip. If I use the town map, I'll always know where I am. That's certainly helpful. Shall we head to Route 1? The professor's waiting. Let's go! Let's go! Minami, hurry and come too, okay? God, she's just adorable. I am sorry. Anyway, let's move on to Route 1. Minami, it's this way! Bianca says if we're starting a journey together, she wants us all to take our first step at the same time. Hey Minami, let's all take our first step on Route 1 together. Okay, here we go. 1, 2... Oh! I wonder what will happen. Isn't this so exciting? Sure is. Come on, the professor's waiting. I gotta say, I really like how they handled that, too. It really... No other Pokemon game has bothered to give us an experience like that. And it's one of the reasons why I love Charon and Bianca so much in these games. You feel a pretty genuine connection to them. Professor Juniper, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Now that everyone's here, I'll explain. The Pokédex's pages automatically update whenever you meet a Pokemon. Moreover, it's set up so that you obtain even more information when you catch a Pokemon. To make this clear, I'm going to demonstrate how to catch a Pokemon. And yes, she is. Our first wild Pokemon, Patrat. I suppose I'll go over his stats really quickly. He's your typical HM slave of this generation, I believe. You learn a lot of useful ones like Rock Smash, Strength, Cut, so on and so forth. I wouldn't really advise catching one to use on your actual team or in combat, though. Maybe just as a slave. Now, what Juniper is going over here about how to catch Pokemon. Whenever you attack a Pokemon, you lower its HP in the wild. Depending on how low it is, will influence how well it will resist capture. The lower its HP, the less it will resist capture. So typically you want to get it into the red area like she did there. Also, you can inflict statuses on the Pokemon to further improve their catch rate. Usually you don't want to use like poison on them because, well, you'll kill them eventually and that'll be really bad. So sleep or paralysis are usually pretty good. Did you see that just now? Here's how it goes, step by step. First, reduce the Pokemon's HP. Pokemon that still have all of their energy are difficult to catch. If you can, use your Pokemon's moves to make the Pokemon you want to catch fall asleep, or paralyze it. Exactly what I said. And to wrap this up in the best way, I have a gift for you. Some Pokeballs. Gee, I wonder if there's 6 or 7. Pokeballs are used for catching Pokemon and for carrying the Pokemon you catch. I'm going on ahead. I'll be waiting for you in Accumula Town. I hope I don't get tongue-tied on some of these cities' names. She forgot to say that Pokemon jump out at you in the tall grass. I'm heading to Accumula Town too. I think I'll go too. I'm looking forward to the next town so I can go shopping for Pokeballs. Wait a minute! Hey listen, Minami, Sharon, I thought of something fun. But we need to get going. I'd imagine the professor's waiting too. Would you just listen a sec? Seriously! Why don't we see who can catch the most Pokemon? The person carrying the most Pokemon, including the one received from Professor Juniper, is the winner. Huh. Actually, that sounds interesting. It'll fill up the Pokedex pages, so I'm sure it will please the professor too. Okay then, until we reach Accumula Town, take care of you and your Pokemon at your own house. Me and Tepig will do the best for sure. Like I said, so fucking adorable. Oh my god. Moving on. There is one other wild Pokemon I want to see if I can show you guys very quick. It's the only other one on this route. And here he is. This is a Lillipup. Lillipup's an okay Pokemon. He's not the best thing in the world, but I would recommend grabbing him still. I'm going to be catching one just for the sake of showing off how to catch Pokemon, even though Juniper back there did. Yellow health should be perfectly fine. 5 Pokeballs, excuse me. I was wrong. I guess they would have to give you exactly 5 since you can only hold 6 Pokemon in your team. Just like that, we got our first Pokemon, a Lillipup. Again, I don't think I'll be using him on my team, but, I might. I still haven't nailed down exactly what my team is going to be for this playthrough. So as such, I don't think I'm going to give him a nickname just yet. And I'm going to get back to the house and heal because I'm paranoid about health. Regarding wild battles, I'll do my best to cut out random ones that I'm not going to catch. Like any ones I just run into in the wild. I'm going to cut them out for you guys because nobody wants to sit here and watch that. I'll also be cutting out going to the Pokemon Center and healing and all that jazz, so don't worry about that. Let's take a look at our new Lillipup right quick too. Serious. Yeah, okay. Nothing special. Natures in this game. I'll go over that right quick since I just brought that up. Natures in this game are a Pokemon's well, personality in a way. Depending on their nature, their stats develop in different ways. Easiest way you can tell what stats a nature raises is you can't really see it very well, but if a nature raises a stat, it'll be displayed in red, like speed over here, and if it lowers a stat, it'll be displayed in blue, like attack up there. Again, I'm not going to be really worrying about these for the most part. Like, I'm not going to go on my way to get a really good nature on a Pokemon I want to catch, so don't worry about it too much. How about it, Minami? You want to compare which one of us has the most Pokemon with them? Yeah, sure, even though you guys probably beat me. Seems the number of Pokemon Minami has is 2! We all have the same number then. Incidentally, if you check your Pokedex, you'll see how many Pokemon you've found and how many you've caught. I'm off to Accumula Town. The professor is waiting. And our X-Transceiver's waiting. Hello, how's everybody doing? You and your Pokemon are getting along great now, right? Oh, Professor! Right now, I'm in front of Accumula Town's Pokemon Center. I'd like to show you around, so hurry on over, everyone. Okay, the Pokemon Center, right. Okay, see you. Well, I'm going on ahead. And with that, we enter our first town in the game, Accumula Town. Ah, Minami, there you are. Traveling with your Pokemon is truly one of the joys of being a trainer. Please follow me. I'd like to show you the most important place for a trainer to know. Important is right. This is called a Pokemon Center. Don't you feel better as soon as you step through the door? I sure do. Okay, let's start your tour. Ooh, wait for me! A Pokemon Center is a truly incredible place. Do you know why? Because your Pokemon can be healed for free! Seriously, who sponsors these things and keeps it up? I wonder. And what's more, it's absolutely free. Wow, now I'm just repeating people before they even get a chance to talk. Pokemon Center is a trainer's best friend. Here, Minami, give it a try. Yada yada, hello, welcome to Pokemon Center. We can rest your tired Pokemon. Would you like to rest? Yes. Okay, I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Thank you for waiting. If you show your Pokemon to full health, we hope to see you again. And just like that, our Pokemon are healed. Really good idea to do this, especially going through gym battles if you're underleveled and you're about to reach a gym leader, which I'll go over what those are later as well. Okay, now that your Pokemon have rested, I'll show you how to use the PC at a Pokemon Center. This is the PC. It's free for any trainer to use. You can store Pokemon in your PC boxes or select Pokemon stored in your PC boxes to take along with you. In addition, if you catch a new Pokemon while you have 6 Pokemon traveling with you, the Pokemon you just caught is sent automatically to the PC network. Surprising, isn't it? Amazing, even. Here's something else that's cool. If you select My PC, I'll evaluate the progress you've made on your Pokedex. Professor, it says someone's PC on the screen. Who is someone? Very good, Bianca. That's a great observation. Good question, and I'd like to say more, but for now, just ignore that and go ahead and use the PC. Wow, that's kind of... It's okay. You don't know whose PC it is, but access it freely anyway. Piracy! I mean, what? Someone is the person who made the Pokemon storage system. Someone I'm sure you'll meet someday. Okay, let's move on. Now, this is the Pokemart. This is the place to buy useful items and sell the ones you don't need anymore. That gentleman over there will help you with a smile. So, let's wrap this up. I've given you the basics of being a trainer. I'm going to head back to Nuvema, town. One final thing. When you get to Striaton City, go and meet an inventor named Fennel. She's a friend of mine from long ago, and I'm sure she'll help you on your way. Best of luck. I hope that your journeys prove to be the adventure of a lifetime. Ooh, what should I buy? Potions and Pokeballs are definitely important. Thinking... Well, she is right. Pokeballs and potions are really important. I'm gonna buy about 10. Use the rest on potions, I guess. Fun fact, whenever you buy 10 Pokeballs, you get a Premier Ball free of charge. Premier Balls are Pokeballs that have a lower, not a lower catch rate, but they have no multipliers on them, so they're basically a just for looks kind of thing. Over here, this guy will sell you mail, but guess what? Mail is completely useless. So, nuts to that. Sounds like something's going on in the plaza. Well, let's have a look, see. Really now. Inami, come here a sec. My name is Ghetsis. I am here representing Team Plasma. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk to you about Pokemon Liberation. I'm sure most of you believe that we humans and Pokemon are partners, that have come to live together because we want and need each other. However, is that really the truth? Have you ever considered that perhaps we humans only assume that this is the truth? Pokemon are subject to the selfish commands of trainers. They get pushed around when they are our partners at work. Can anyone say with confidence that there is no truth in what I'm saying? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon are different from humans. They are living beings that contain unknown potential. They are living beings whom we, humans, have much to learn. Tell me, what is our responsibility towards these wonderful beings called Pokemon? That's right. We must liberate the Pokemon. Then, and only then, will humans and Pokemon truly be equals. Everyone, I end my words here today by imploring you to consider the relationship between people and Pokemon, and the correct way to proceed. We sincerely appreciate your attention. I don't like this guy. Just saying. But we'll get into them later on. About that speech, what do you think we should do? Liberate Pokemon? That's not even possible. Hey, who was that? Your Pokemon. Just now it was saying. Slow down. You talk too fast. Actually, fun fact. This person does talk at a text speed faster than what you have set. So even if you have your text speed set at the fastest setting possible, he will still talk faster than that. And what's this about Pokemon talking? That's an odd thing to say. Yes, they're talking. Oh, then you two can't hear it either. How sad. My name is N. My name is Charon, and this is Minami. We were asked to complete the Pokedex, and we just left on our journey. My main goal is to become the champion, though. Pokedex, eh? So, you're going to confine many Pokemon and Pokeballs for that, then. I'm a trainer too, but I can't help wondering. Are Pokemon really happy that way? Well, Minami, is it? Let me hear your Pokemon's voice again. And with that begins our first battle against N. Quite possibly one of my favorite rival-type characters in the entire game. He starts off with a Purloin. Level 7. Purloin, a bit of a fast Dark-type Pokemon. Expect to see a lot of it. And it's going with Growl. Great. This is going to turn to a battle of who actually lands a attacking move first, then. Okay, her first, so after this I better start attacking. Purloin, though, it can learn a pretty good moveset. It can learn Fake Out, Sucker Punch, stuff like that. Problem with Dark types, they're not very good offensive types to be using. I may be grabbing one later on for the sake of completion, but I don't think I'll be using one, even though I'm a big fan of Fake Out users. And things are looking pretty bad. But you know what? When things get bad, water gets critical hits. Thank God, because that was an actually necessary one. And we level up. And we earned Water Gun. Awesome. Our first stab move. And another one. I never expected to hear Pokemon say such things. No, give me your money! As long as Pokemon are confined in Pokeballs, Pokemon will never become perfect beings. I have to change the world for Pokemon because they're my friends. Huh. Strange guy. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Trainers in Pokemon help each other out. Listen, I'm going on ahead. I'm going to battle the gym leader in the next town, Striaton City. Aim to battle gym leader after gym leader. The best way for a Pokemon trainer to become stronger is to challenge the gym leaders in each area. And with that, I think we're going to end things off here. So next time on Pokemon White, we're going to explore Accumula Town a little bit more, and then head out. See you guys then.